August 15th, Friday. Remnants who saved 237, 5,000 tribes. John 21:15. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you truly love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said. "You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Only the remnants can save the 237 nations and 5,000 tribes. God will open the doors to North Korea one day. When that time comes, among the posterity, one whose spiritual eyes are open and has power must be raised to bring life to North Korea. The current generation of evangelists must sow the seeds of the gospel and prayer, but it's the posterity that must take on the mission of reaching the 237 nations and 5,000 tribes. You must see historical evidence of this kind of movement. The mother of Constantine, the Roman emperor who declared Christianity the official religion of the empire, was a Christian and a woman of prayer. You too must firmly hold on to God's covenant. When the time comes and the evidence appears, you simply need to step forward as His witness. Moreover, you must pass the covenant down to the posterity so that they can also experience God's evidence in their time. 1. The answer that will save the 237 nations, the remnants. Joseph was appointed governor by Pharaoh. Through Moses alone, 10 miraculous plagues struck Egypt, and the whole world came to know about it. The Philistines, the greatest threat at the time, were overcome by a single person, David. World missions arose through Daniel, who was taken as a captive to Babylon. In the same way, you must raise the remnants who understand world missions and the calling to reach all 237 nations. Jesus himself said, "Feed my lambs and weep for your children." 2. The answer that will save the 5,000 tribes, TCKs. What's even more important is the mission to reach the 5,000 tribes. While it's necessary to send missionaries to them, it's equally important to bring them here, train them, and send them back equipped. In the Bible, it recorded that the Ethiopian eunuch visited Israel to worship. Looking far ahead, Paul raised disciples in synagogues. Many of these disciples had lived among the sojourners and became the key to reaching the 5,000 tribes after they were scattered. The more significant conclusion is that the next generation in North Korea are the CCKs and NCKs. They come from a dark cultural background, and about 90% have little to no culture at all. If the doors to North Korea open, there's hope. But if the doors remain shut, they are continuously bound. In history, many nations have resisted opening their doors, and in many cases, it brought devastation. God's heart is always for the multi-ethnic disciples. If you fail to see this, disaster will continue. You must open your spiritual eyes and go to bring life to the 5,000 tribes. Dear God, please allow me to be a disciple who shines the light to the 5,000 tribes as they're in the midst of darkness and suffer from illness and spiritual hardships. May you especially hasten the time schedule to shine the light to North Korea. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, Amen.